This episode of Between the Reps is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys, unfortunately, life doesn't come with a user manual. So when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you. BetterHelp has not only helped me personally, but it's also helped family members of mine. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out the brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It literally could not be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/reps. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/reps. Hey guys, if any of you are looking for something that is going to give you an edge in terms of nutrition, maybe it's just because you're busy, you've got kids, maybe you are an athlete, you need to eat better for performance, so many reasons, and everybody should be focusing on what they are eating and what they're putting in their body. Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals. And Green Chef has expanded their menu. You can now choose from 30 recipes weekly, with the option to mix and match meals from different dietary preferences in the same box without changing your plan. You guys go to greenchef.com/reps599 and use code reps599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. Go to greenchef.com/reps599 and use code reps599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. This episode is sponsored by LifeMD. LifeMD has undeniably created a better and more affordable way for people to speak to doctors without leaving their home. The days of depressing waiting rooms, awkward in-person visits, and confusion on who to call are over. You now video chat with a board-certified physician and get the prescriptions that you need in as little as 15 minutes. Visit lifemd.com/reps today and see why LifeMD is America's most trusted leader in virtual healthcare. I can't speak for everybody, but I can definitely speak for myself. And a service like this has been extremely crucial in the schedule I have. I can't tell you how much easier it is when you need to get a prescription, you have a question about your health. You can just do it in the comfort of your hotel room, your Airbnb, your home, wherever you are. And it really does make your life just that much easier. Visit lifemd.com/reps now, or download their app and see why LifeMD is America's trusted telehealth leader. That's lifemd.com/reps to experience healthcare the way it should be.
Hey guys, welcome to Between the Reps with Brooke and Jeanna. Deb couldn't be with us. She's having a plumbing issue right now.
Oh, yeah.
She said that her bathroom is flooding. So sending our love out to Deb right now.
Can't be good.
Can't be good.
And I haven't experienced this. I have experienced flooding. Remember when our condo in Santa Cruz flooded?
I don't remember that.
Remember I had mushrooms,
you had mushrooms growing in my closet? Yeah, that's right. You did. That's funny.
Yeah.
I do remember that. And it just always felt damp in your room.
Yep. Well, and that's how it just isn't.
Damp.
In my house in Santa Cruz, in that condo, it was a condo.
Yeah, I think it was just
bought the first house. It just was a damp area.
Yeah. Well, I think there was like a marsh behind your house.
There was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Neary Lagoon.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah.
And but there was water from like a pipe or something. I don't know if it was from above us. Sorry, no, just kidding. We didn't have above people. We had next door neighbors.
I was going to say you had a true story.
Just never really noticed it, right? And then all of a sudden I'm starting to notice like in the back of my closet where you don't really see it because I had like clothes hanging up. There was mushrooms growing there. And I was like, what? And so I'm feeling the carpet and it's all wet.
Yeah, it was slowly leaking in the walls?
Yeah. And so we pulled the carpet back. The homeowner or whatever, the manager, what's it called?
The owner.
Property manager.
Oh, okay.
They come.
You guys are renting, right?
Yeah.
You're renting that place.
Though, remember even like the drywall was soft in the corner.
Yeah.
So we thought they were going to have to like do a whole bunch of stuff, but they ended up not really doing much of anything. It brought in a big old fan, kept that carpet peeled back.
They were like, fuck it.
And I was like, you know what? It's time to move.
It's like just full black mold in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff's no joke. I knew somebody, they were living in this place and they had their kid while living in this place. And the kid had all these health issues, like, lung issues, and was getting sick all the time. They took this kid to they were doing allergy tests, like as a baby. Yeah. And so I think they lived there for a couple of years, and then they found black mold in the walls. They ended up moving. All of the kids' health issues
went
away. Yeah. They're slowly just killing themselves in this house. Yeah, I know it's no joke.
And it's hard. It's always, I don't even know if I've seen like black mold. I feel like a lot of mold you see in like damp areas, like in the shower or whatever,
black.
It's black.
Well, I think
so it's like, we have a problem here. And they're like, no, yeah, it's just a little bit of moisture.
Yeah. Why is it such a big deal to call it black mold? Like it should just be mold's bad. All mold is bad.
I mean,
unless it's on shoes.
If you're, exactly. Hey, if you're out there and have any experience in black mold in homes, and maybe
you can explain us the difference between black mold and then mold that looks the color black.
Yeah, send us an email.
We'd like to know all you black mold experts out there.
Black mold.
Black mold.
Black. What's that? What's that song?
Black mold?
No, it's not black mold, but it's black something.
Black hole sun.
Yes. Yes. I kept wanting to be like, black mold sun.
Black hole sun. Won't you come and wash something away?
Black mold sun.
Stupid. Our listeners out there are like, what? Shut up. They're probably just giggling with us. So our family just reminded me because of mold. My mom was like the kind of person that just like never cleaned anything out, like her pantry or whatever. Uh-huh. And like my mom was the kind of person that if there was some mold on the bread or whatever, you just dust it off.
Yeah, you picked it off.
You cut it off.
You just picked it off.
Hell no. Hell no. I'm not going to cut off a moldy part while I'm making my kid's sandwich.
Listen, I'll 100% peel off.
I know. I was going to ask
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, because I feel like if it's showing on the outside, there's probably some growing on the inside. Like on the bread. I don't know. Like maybe it's just like not.
Showing. If you could use that in many things. You're like just looking at someone's from the just looking at them standing there like, oh.
You probably.
You think you have something growing on the inside?
Those are called tumors, I think. Yeah. So it's like, what if my bread has some mold tumors that I can't see? I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, I mean that's probably a good rule of thumb. But I will definitely cut or take mold off of bread. I will cut it off of cheese. But what I will not do, this is what gets me. And I know people, this does not bother them. It is so gross to me.
Okay.
If you have a container of salad, lettuce, bought it at the store, you had it, but you're one person, or maybe you buy the whole thing from Costco, and it's like you and one or two people at home, so you don't run through it super fast, right? Well, maybe if any of those leaves start to get
like mush, wet, yeah,
whole thing goes in the trash.
Whole thing's got to go.
I can't do it.
Got to go because it's like the smell. Yeah, I was gonna say the smell just permeates everything else.
Oh,
Nasty.
Yeah, nasty.
I used
All the
to-
way, and like when I'm really trying to, to like not waste, I will do my best to like pick out some of the pieces that are, look
the
good.
wet ones.
But if they're touching like the mushy ones,
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't do that. Bugs in food. Oh my God, weird.
What?
This is weird. We have a treat drawer at work where and everybody comes up and goes in there. Like if anybody has like extra candy at home or whatever.
I was gonna say, what's in the treat drawer? Is it just like
it's like mostly candy.
Community treat drawer?
Yeah, it's just candy. And so people will come up periodically and grab something out of there. It's like all like the little minis, like a mini Snickers or mini Kit Kat or whatever.
Anything mini is so good.
Right? Why is that?
And when they're mini too.
Yeah.
I'll grab a candy if that's what's available that I don't even really like. Because just a bite of it, it's kind of nice.
I know. So true. 100. I mean, have you had 100 grand for a while?
No.
It's so good. They have like Rice Krispies in there and caramel and delicious. Anyway. So
100 grand?
I think that's what they're called.
You had a Rolo in a while?
Oh yeah, you can roll a Rolo. But anyway, Ruby comes up there. I wasn't there. I'm so bummed I missed this. But Kylie was upstairs, my other daughter. And so Ruby comes upstairs and she gets in the treat drawer and she opens it up and she takes a bite and then she spits it out. Had a maggot.
Stop.
I'm dead serious.
Dude, she is your daughter.
Seriously. Oh my God. A maggot.
That's disgusting.
I told Kylie and Michaela, I was like, we got to throw it all out.
Yep.
How do you get a maggot inside?
Did Michaela take it home?
She's got it in her car. She's just hoarding it. No, she wouldn't get rid of it.
No, I was gonna say she just didn't want to throw it away.
Yeah, no, she won't throw it away. I won't eat anything out of that drawer now.
Ugh.
It's like a gamble every single time somebody goes in there.
You should start your own treat drawer.
I have to make my own.
Yeah. I'll send you a care package for it. I'll get a bunch of like little mini Tito's.
Yeah, just mini. Mini Tito's. Fuck, that was funny. I'm just drunk at work.
Maybe little mini fireballs when you're feeling kind of spicy, or when you're like really cold and you need to warm up from the inside out.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm into it.
You're thinking I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, little mini candies. No.
Tito's.
Maybe like pre-cut limes in a bag.
Oh my God, that'd be funny.
You're just at your desk and all of a sudden you just open this drawer, but it's a cutting board and you've got a lime.
just shit canned at work, like constantly like having to get rides home. I can't drive. Oh my God. Went to our gym Christmas party last night.
Ooh, how was it?
Oh, it was super fun.
Where was it?
It was super fun. I was driving, so I had a lot of Diet Cokes.
Nice.
I had a couple drinks, but yeah, no, it was, we had it at, it's like a dive bar that they've recently kind of redid. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Called Mission West. It's like, where it's like at the end of Mission Street.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's got like a big outside area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had like a taco bar. That's delicious. Fun. Yeah. It was super fun. I like those kinds of things because it's, I end up talking to people that I wouldn't normally talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you go to the gym, I'm sure a lot of people out there can attest to this. It's like when you have your certain time that you go to the gym, there's so many people that you don't meet.
Yep.
And it's funny how like people will like label themselves like, oh yeah, I'm a niner.
Yeah. 6 a.m.er.
Yeah. 6 a.m.er over here. Everyone's like in their cliques.
My mom's like, I'm a 5 a.m.er, but I'm a
I know. Yeah. Totally. You know what I think of like when you
she sleeps in now. What?
When you do your mom like that is when she kept showing me her belly.
I know. That's what I think about. Hey, Gina. It's like this.
Brooke's mom, it's killing me.
I know. She's like, hey, Gina.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Brooke's mom is always tan. And I always get mad at her for it. And so she loves to like kind of rub it in my face. So yeah, one night she just we were all dancing. We were having a girls' night. We were dancing and her mom just keeps pulling her shirt up to show me how tan her belly is.
And Gina's like, stop
it. Knock it off, Leslie.
My mom's like, hey.
Yeah, she was. That's what it reminded me of. I'm a 5 a.m.er.
5 a.m.er.
Fuck. So funny. But yeah, no, it was really fun. Super fun.
This episode of Between the Reps is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys, unfortunately, life doesn't come with a user manual. So when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Some of you may not believe me when I say this, but personal experience, this is a ebb and flow thing in life for me. Things are good and things are rocky. Things are good, they're rocky. And the whole process is what we call life. Being able to utilize BetterHelp, utilize their services, really makes those ebb and flows so much easier on you when you have someone to talk to. Therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you. BetterHelp has not only helped me personally, but it's also helped family members of mine. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out the brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It literally could not be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/reps. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/reps. Hey guys, if any of you are looking for something that is going to give you an edge in terms of nutrition, maybe it's just because you're busy, you've got kids, maybe you are an athlete, you need to eat better for performance, so many reasons, and everybody should be focusing on what they are eating and what they're putting in their body. Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preference. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating. Well, with dinners that work for you, not the other way around. They have options for every lifestyle, and Green Chef makes sticking to a carb-conscious lifestyle easy. And Green Chef has expanded their menu. You can now choose from 30 recipes weekly, with the option to mix and match meals from different dietary preferences in the same box without changing your plan. One of my favorite things about Green Chef is that it comes with pre-made and pre-measured sauces, dressings, and spices, making your whole cooking experience so much easier. You guys go to greenchef.com/reps599 and use code reps599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. Go to greenchef.com/reps599 and use code reps599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. That video that Daniel posted to you.
Oh my God.
You guys, I'm really not good on Instagram, like keeping up watching Instagram stories. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I almost like get overwhelmed when I open up my thing. There's so many people,
right?
Stories.
Yeah.
And people like, people I want to watch them, but I'm like, start watching a couple and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. You start going down a rabbit hole, losing time.
I watched Gina's story and it's just like, she shared a reel that Daniel had posted. And so I'm looking at the thing because it's basically Daniel wanted her to like be a test subject just in the camera, of like setting up lights or camera, like focus, whatever it is.
So it was Marcus. Marcus got a new camera. It's like $4,500. And so it's just us three at the gym. And of course he's trying to show Daniel on he goes, watch how, if it's focused on me and I'm moving around, it'll stay focused on my face. It follows it.
Okay.
So he goes, Gina, just face the camera. Don't take your face away from the camera, but move around. So that's what I was doing. And this fucker,
Daniel put this audio
and didn't know it was on slow motion.
Oh my gosh.
And so he didn't know it could do that. And so we're dying because I'm like, oh, I look so stroked out. Like
Daniel takes this video and he puts over it Dos Equis, the most interesting man, like commentary, and it is priceless. It is so funny. Dude, I was tweaking out the other day and I was watching my highlight reel on my Instagram of my BD&J. Have you watched it in a while?
No.
Oh, it's good.
It's good?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, I gotta watch it.
It's gonna make you miss me and miss me.
I know. I already do.
I literally watched it in one sitting, like 3 times in a row. I mean, I skipped through it, but it was nice to be like, oh.
Just going down memory lane.
Dude, and I think that we're so funny.
We are so funny, damn it. Mostly to ourselves. We enjoy ourselves a lot.
Well,
dude, I feel like I could just pick my tits up and just flop them on this table. Have you seen like the brink?
Yeah. There's this woman on TikTok. I think she's changed her name, but her name was Trailer Park Tammy.
Okay. Already love it.
Big woman. Hard woman. I'll have to send you a couple of videos. I'll look it up and send you a couple that are pretty funny. But there's she's eating and there's usually some sort of, text. And she's eating and it's a roach is crawling on the counter on the table. She's at a restaurant and she takes her boob and just goes, slam.
Gross. It just killed a cockroach. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, it reminds me there's have you seen the one? There's a woman who she's watching a tutorial of how this one girl, I think she takes a pair of boxers and cuts a hole in it or something and then puts it on and it ends up being a bra.
Shirt. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different videos like that.
Yeah, or something like that. And then she's just this much heavier woman and with these giant tits, and she tries to do it and then starts moving around and they're just flopping her. Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so good.
Oh my hell. I'm gonna play this for you. Robin sent this to me last night. And it is really funny. And what's even I'll tell you after.
Okay.
You pull it up and I'll show it in the screen the best that I can. Let's see.
Okay.
Is that angle? It's kind of bright. Let me try turning my brightness down. Or my brightness up. Yeah?
Okay, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi,
I want it to be
welcome
big.
to Hotel Vagina.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Wait.
To Hotel Vagina.
Son of a bitch.
Hi, welcome to Hotel Vagina. What's he doing? Is everything okay, sir? You're ruining my rhythm. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm summoning her. Wait, who is he trying to summon? Is that supposed to be for me? Yeah, that is not how to get you. Well, he's certainly summoning someone. Oh no. Yep, get ready for some adverse weather. Welcome to Hotel Vagina.
I've seen her do those before. It's really funny.
Is that not?
Dude, so that's funny.
Here's what's funny. So let me fix this. So Robin sends that to me and I'm laughing. I'm showing it to my mom. And she says, she showed it to her husband, Jer, and he says, I don't get it. Here's where it's funnier. No, dude, here's where it gets even funnier. I was showing it to my mom because I was watching it and laughing. We're sitting on the couch last night watching an FR. My dad is sitting right on the recliner next to my mom. And he's like, I couldn't hear it because me and my mom were laughing. So I'm like, here, I'll show you, Dad. I was like, Robin sent this to me. It's really funny. So I'm showing him. And at the end of it, I'm laughing. Dad doesn't really have a response. Yeah. And then after that, I get the text from Robin where she says she showed Jer and he didn't get it. And at that point, because someone else didn't get it, and me and my mom are laughing, right? We're dying.
Right.
And my dad goes, well, I didn't get it either.
So they're like, clearly.
My mom goes, of course you didn't want to say it, but until someone else said they didn't get
Right.
it, now you're saying you don't
right. Oh my gosh. Well, so for those of you who are not watching this, it's basically because you can't really tell. Yeah. It's this gal and she's plays all these parts. And so she's playing the hormones, she's playing the penis, she's playing
hormone, penis, orgasm.
Yeah. Because I've seen another one where she does it and she's dressed as the penis and it's going back and forth and it's basically talking about how whatever the penis is doing is not doing the correct thing. And so the orgasm is sending in the fake orgasm.
Oh.
She like taps in the fake orgasm to take over, because that's just not working. But
it starts out where she's sitting there and it's called Hotel Vagina. So you guys already obviously listened to it. And every response is like coming from a different piece to the puzzle. So it goes over to the penis and he's just wiggling and moving around.
Doing really anything.
And then the hormones come out and go, what is he doing? And he says, you're messing up his rhythm. He's summoning her. And then hormones say,
summoning the orgasm.
Who are you summoning? And then the orgasm peeks out of a closet and goes, is that for me? Hormones go, oh yeah, that's not how you get her.
Then it sends in the queef.
And it says, well, he's certainly summoning something.
Dude, queefing is the worst. I mean, it's not the worst. I guess, farting during sex would probably be the worst. Man. But no, queefing is terrible. It's like it's like, we've talked about it before. It's like, it's kind of embarrassing, but then it's kind of like, it's your fault.
Yeah.
That's
usually what I would always
only be like, I'm gross. It's not that anybody really ever has.
That's not what you think it was.
Yeah. That wasn't my butt.
It's your fault.
Wasn't my butt.
That wasn't my butt. That wasn't my butt.
That wasn't my butt. Oh my God.
I bet that was really funny. He didn't get it, my dad. I didn't get it.
Well, this makes sense.
All right. You made me, so.
Oh my God. You must be doing something. Yeah. It's funny. Have you seen there's like the woman that's asking men questions about the vagina?
I feel like I have seen it.
But... Yeah, it's like it's like something about tampons.
Oh, how they put them in?
Yeah, well, no, like how often, how many they use during a period.
Oh yeah, no, I did see that. What did they say?
God, I can't remember, but I just remember it was so good. It was so funny to me. God,
they're like,
yeah. Like one guy said one. Yeah, he did say one. One.
Man,
it's like what?
No, not one.
No, definitely not one.
This episode is sponsored by LifeMD. LifeMD has undeniably created a better and more affordable way for people to speak to doctors without leaving their home. The days of depressing waiting rooms, awkward in-person visits, and confusion on who to call are over. You now video chat with a board-certified physician and get the prescriptions that you need in as little as 15 minutes. Visit lifemd.com/reps today and see why LifeMD is America's most trusted leader in virtual healthcare. I can't speak for everybody, but I can definitely speak for myself. And a service like this has been extremely crucial in the schedule I have. I can't tell you how much easier it is when you need to get a prescription, you have a question about your health. You can just do it in the comfort of your hotel room, your Airbnb, your home, wherever you are, and it really does make your life just that much easier. Visit lifemd.com/reps now, or download their app and see why LifeMD is America's trusted telehealth leader. That's lifemd.com/reps to experience healthcare the way it should be.
So I wanted to see how I kind of want to know what our listeners think of this.
Okay.
Because we've talked about Instagram and how it can be used as a really good tool, right?
Yep.
How it can be also evil and terrible and make us feel shitty. What I'm noticing, and Brooke, you're going to know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
but because we have some people that we are friends with that we really care about and love. But some people, you know, it's kind of like the haves and the have-nots, right? I mean, we know that Instagram is this place where we can show that we have this extremely insane lifestyle. I mean, there are some people that have been so blessed, if you want to call it that,
I think
in life, and have tons of, you know, money and all this stuff. And then they make sure to show you constantly how much money they have and
I know what you're talking about
and how many things they can buy.
The second I saw it, I shut that shit off.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, oh my God.
And I'm trying to figure out, does it upset me? I mean, is there a part of me that gets irritated because they have so much?
No,
like I don't think that's what it is, but I just feel like stop rubbing people's faces in it. And on top of it, so this is the flip side of it. And I was thinking about this because I went and did like a charitable thing recently. A friend of mine has done this like painted faces on like for foster kids at this Christmas thing for like 15 years. And she was talking about it. I thought, wow, you know, I don't do enough charitable things. Yeah. It's one thing to give money. That's easy. Like if you have it, you know, but depending on whatever amount you give. But
well, that's one of the best things. Exactly. That is the better thing.
Feels better, and to be engaged in those things, and to also be reminded of, you know, the struggles that people are having in life. So anyway, I did this thing, and we had taken some pictures, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to post this. I don't post a lot, first of all, and the second thing is, I feel like it's so like, look what I'm doing. You know, look how great I am. Because on the one hand, I think it is nice to see that when people do some of these things, maybe it does encourage other people to do them. So that could be the good side of it. But it just feels like someone's giving themselves constant pats on the back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm so great. Be just like me. Be as wonderful as me. And even worse is some of these people that are showing this like this lavish lifestyle and all of this stuff. On the other side, for a while, we're donating, asking for people to let them, and on Instagram, you know, let us know if there's someone struggling so we can send them money. That's great. I mean, that's a tool to get to people, but then snapshots of the Venmo of showing, like scratching out the person's name, but showing that they're sending, you know, thousands of dollars to all these people. I don't know. It just felt really icky for me.
Yeah. It's exploiting.
It just feels yucky. I don't know. Like maybe some people don't feel that way. Maybe some people feel like, well, we're trying to show that, you know, encourage other people to, you know, follow along and do these things. And I don't know. It just feels like major virtue signaling or something. I don't know.
No, yes, exactly. It feels like, well, I'll just say this, because this is what I've always been taught. I've always practiced, and I tell my nieces and nephews. If you need something in return when you're going to do something nice for somebody, then you're not doing it for the right reasons.
Exactly.
At all.
And I agree with that. But then it's hard because then I feel like I'm I don't know, being judgmental. I think it's I am. I'm judging you. I'm judging you out there. If this is what you're doing, I'm judging you.
I'm judging you.
Because my dad was the same. My dad always taught us, like, you give to give.
Yeah.
You don't go around town. And I think I've told this story before. My dad gave in ways that we did not even know about. That people would come out of the woodwork at his funeral and tell us, you know, your dad paid, you know, and he got to a point financially where he could do that. You know, it's kind of like your parents, you know, they worked really hard. They lived very modestly. And then as they, you know, and they were very lucky to have those opportunities.
Yep. Well, to build
their wealth.
on top of like more than that though, the people that the types of people like that, like your dad, like my grandpa, my mom's dad, I hear stories all the time. And I just wish, I mean, he died when I was 2. So it's like, all I do is wish that I could have known him. But those kind of people, they are giving their time. They're giving whatever they can spare. And it's not, even though over time they work hard and they become successful in whatever it is that they're doing, because that's what the goal is for everybody. Like, that's not even like the idea of like they had opportunities. It's like, well, it's like that goes without saying, you know, but more than that, it's like the people that are the ones that people talk about forever and ever, that they really, their lives were changed for the better because of this individual. Those people don't have tons of money. It's like the people that are doing that, maybe over time, you know, if they're in like certain businesses that they do all of that, but then somehow they are able to make it profitable, like starting whatever it is, maybe that would turn into more money. But they are never they're always the modest people. They're always the guys that will take their shirt off their back and give it to you, even if they don't have another one at home.
Right.
You know, and it's a character thing. And that's what I don't like about it, is like, I think what we don't really like about it is when we're seeing it from people that we know, is it's like a version of them that we don't know.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
or even if it's like, it's not even, and it's not just people that we, you know, I mean, there's other people that do this.
Exactly. And I guarantee a lot of people that are doing it are just so consumed by social media and likes that they're not even seeing
I don't think it's like intentionally.
They're not even seeing it the way that it comes across to people that are like, I don't know, self-aware and aware, you know, that aren't tied into like so much about like, what can I show you? How can I make you like me? Kind of a thing. Right. And when I say that, I mean like social media, you know?
Right. I have a hard time too with, I mean, there is nothing wrong. I feel like sometimes when people are really successful, or, you know, whatever, things have fallen in line for them, that we want them to feel guilty for it. Like, you don't need to feel guilty for it. Like there are opportunities that some people have that other people just don't have. And that sucks. But I guess for me, when someone goes and I feel like it's just like they're cramming it in the face of other people, you know? And then to act as if, gosh, if you just did exactly what I do, you also could have all of this. And it's like, no, that's not reality. This is not reality. Not everybody has the same opportunities. Not everybody, you know, there's things that happen for people that just happen for them. And it's not because they're more blessed. And I think that's the other thing. I mean, it's one thing to feel grateful for the things that you have. It's another thing to continually tell other people how blessed they are, because I'm over here going, why the fuck am I not being blessed? Not me. I'm just saying for a lot of people who, you know, say if they're attributing religion or attributing something for that, you know, the powers that be. And we've talked about this before. It's like, there's no way that God or whoever is loving you more than this other, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of have-nots that are extremely devout and extremely good people. And of course, you know,
but I think that even more to that point is, you know, there's good people and shitty people, and, you know, virtuous people, and all over the place, no matter what if they believe in that or not. Right. So, and that's where it's like, you're going to have people that are very much having a lot of good things happen for them in their life. And I feel like when they start acting in a way that's very much me, even like talking about how just blessed they are or whatever. In a lot of it is in the way that they communicate it. It's not necessarily that you can't, like, you shouldn't say that. Everyone,
Right.
we're all blessed to be here.
No, for sure. And that's what I was trying to say. It's one thing to be grateful and to feel, gratitude for things. To put titles like that when you're flying in a private jet, across, I don't know, like something, it's like, it's just unnecessary. Mm-hmm. It's unnecessary because yes, you have a very cool, lavish life. Yes.
But is the best that is by like, how, okay, what can we do with that? Right? Like what, if you truly are someone who wants to just help people, well then what can you do to do that without needing something in return?
Right. Yeah.
But if that's, and I also feel like, we've talked about this before too, like I've always said like social media or whatever, feels like you're in an invisible race and you can never win. Mm-hmm. There's constantly new trends and constantly new things you have to adapt to and new algorithms and post it this time and do this and this and this. Yeah. And it's like people getting so sucked into that, that like, that's why it's like, ooh, showy, look at me. It's like, where's the sparkly things that like grab everyone's attention?
Right.
And then that's why we've talked about it and people say it all the time. It's like, that's just not anyone's reality. Like what they're showing you through social media, it's not their reality. Like you've seen how like all this stuff about people that go and take pictures in a fake private jet.
Right. No. Yeah, for sure. And
then all of a sudden they do something like that. And it's like, they've been catapulted up the ranks because other people that are just at home, like, oh my God, like living because that's it too. I mean, there's enough people that are just living through everybody else that then these people that can go and do all this stuff. Yeah. They keep having an audience. And I don't say that, I don't mean that in a bad way. Anyone who's
and that's what I'm saying too, is like, I was joking. Like, I'm very grateful for my life. And, I don't mean to hate on these people. But I just wanted to know, like, if any of you are listeners, like if you want to weigh in on this, if you think that I'm just being a giant asshole, please feel free to tell me. And again, the point is not to look at these people and be like, I wish I had that. And I'm mad that they have that. And it has nothing to do with that. I'm just curious how other people feel about that.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Because I've clearly stated how I feel about it. All right. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Where are you going?
Upstairs I really need to. Going upstairs.
I got to go. Oh, where are you going? I got to go upstairs.
No, I should. Yeah. I really need to go through, you like organize your drawers or your closet, and then over time it becomes a mess again.
Yeah. You got to start over.
Yeah, I got to start over.
Yeah. I should probably do that. I should probably do that too.
Because I do laundry and it's like, I need to put some of that stuff that goes in my drawers. There's no room because I've like in my gym clothes drawer, like over time when you're trying to hurry, looking for something, then you're just like,
that's the worst. Back in
there, shut it.
That's the worst. You ruin it every time.
Yep.
Yeah. Rush decisions, trying to find something to wear. All right. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for listening.
Yeah. Don't forget to
rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star warning.
We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.